Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I filmed a brush cleaning video. I cleaned all my brushes, did a deep clean as well, showed you how to spot clean my brushes and also how to clean the stems, handle of the brushes. So yeah, I hope you enjoy and let's get into it. So I'm going to start with my Sigma Express cleaning glove. It has two different sides, one's for face and the other side is for eye brushes. And now with my water, I just use warm water rather than hot. I just think it takes better care of the brushes using warm water. And so I wet the brush, I get my soap. I usually just use just antibacterial hand soap. Antibacterial, it's going to get rid of the germs in there. And I just keep applying it to the glove, rubbing the brush through it, and just waiting for it to lather up and get clean. So this brush did take a while. It was a bit dirty, so I did go over it. Sorry, I did clean it quite a few times just to make sure I really got all the foundation and makeup out. So this is my angled kabuki brush. I'm just doing the same thing, just getting it damp with the water, putting the soap on the glove, and just lathering up the brush. This brush was a lot easier to clean because I mainly just use powder products with it, whereas the first one I do use foundations and concealers and sometimes cream bronzers to blend them out. So make sure you thoroughly rinse the brushes when you're cleaning them. You don't want any soap left in them. Also, be careful not to let the water go past the metal handle, and also make sure you always have your brushes pointing downwards. You do not want the water to leak up into the top of the bristles where the glue is, I should say, because that will ruin the glue and your bristles will start to fall out. So when I dry it, I just try and shape it a little bit, like rub it on the towel a little bit and then shape it back into a nice shape so it dries nicely. And then I just repeat this process with all of my brushes. So I'm just going to flip the glove back the other way so I can use the eye side. This side, the texture is much finer and much less harsh for the brushes, especially because base brushes, they're larger, you want more texture, like bigger texture, whereas eye brushes are smaller, you want smaller texture to really get in and clean them. So I just wet the brush, go ahead with the soap, lather it up, and just clean the brush until the foam runs clean. I just dry it off a little bit. I also use the eye side with my smaller face brushes, especially for powder ones. This Real Techniques one I just use for setting underneath my eyes, so I find that this side is much nicer for it. So now I'm going to show you how I clean my beauty blender. So first of all, I just make sure all the water gets into it so it's nice and damp. I then rub it onto, it's a Dettol Soap Bar. So I always choose something that's antibacterial to really get the germs. And then I just rub it onto the soap bar and then I rub my fingers over the beauty blender, just trying to gently squeeze the foundation and concealer and whatnot out of it. So then I rinse the beauty blender out, and any troublesome areas, I just go back in with the soap bar and just give it another clean. So now I'm going to show you how I spot clean my brushes. So I use the Parian Spirit Spot Cleanser. I got this from Luminosa from Ellie. So this is a little glass canister and it has a little mesh type thing in the bottom of it where you rub your brushes on. Um, you put the liquid into the canister just enough so it covers the bottom and your brushes can reach the liquid. So I then get my Sigma 3D HD Precision Brush. It's what I use for my concealer, and I just dip it into the liquid a little bit and rub it onto the mesh part, and it just really cleans it out, and it's so good for spot cleaning. And look at that, it looks brand new again. I'm just going to repeat it with another brush just to show you again. So now I'm showing you how I cleanse the handles of the brushes. I get my Swisspers cotton pads and the isopropyl, I can't say the word, but it's rubbing alcohol. So I just put that onto the cotton pad just so it's soaking. And then I just cleanse the handles just by rubbing the cotton pad onto the brushes of the handles. I like to do this because you touch your face and then you touch your brushes, and that's basically transferring bacteria from your face and your brushes. So I like to make sure that everything's clean so that there's less chance of bacteria being transferred between my brushes. So I just repeat that with all of my brushes. I be careful when I'm going over the writing. I don't want to rub that off. I have seen Loz Curtis, she puts clear nail polish over the writing on her brushes, and that seems to keep all of that on. So I'm probably going to try that next time so I can be a bit more hands on with them. So after I finish washing all my brushes, I go back to my bedroom where I have the Sigma dry and shape towers for face and eyes. These are really good because they're so compact. You can easily just put them straight back into the box after you finish using them. And I actually put all of mine into the larger box, so I only have to put one box into my makeup drawers. So after I've set the holders up, I just go back in with the rubbing alcohol on a cotton pad and just go over the brush handles again just to make sure that they are clean and free of any bacteria. So next you just slide the brushes through the elastic in the bottom and slide them up until the brush hair is in the elastic, and just clip them into the silicone holders. So there we are, all my brushes have been put into the Sigma towers, and then I leave them there overnight to dry. So that is how I clean my brushes using the Sigma Spa Express glove and also the Sigma Dry and Shape tower for face and eyes. So I hope you enjoyed this video, learned some tips and tricks, and yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!